Alright guys, so for today's video, I'm actually going to be doing a little review of the Todd McFarlane figure. I guess you can call this guy a figure. He's non-posable, but this is the Todd McFarlane Black Adam 12-inch non-posable, again, figure. It's more so, I guess, on the lines of a statue, and I mean, I do see it as a statue. It's not like there's any articulation in this or anything like that. So I view it as a statue, but other people might view it as a figure. At any rate, I just wanted to show you guys this figure because it's pretty awesome. I mean, I wanted to get some close-up shots and actually show you guys here. Because I try to look up pictures and I try to scroll through pictures of this, through like Amazon and everything like that because they were having a huge sale on this. I'm not sure if they still are, but if you guys want to pick one up after the video, definitely search it out through Amazon. When I got this guy, I think he was on sale for half of what the normal cost it was, and I'm not sure if it was $19 or like $12. I'm not sure. I ordered a ton of stuff in bulk, and this was just one of those that I ended up, taking a shot on. Um, because I personally I like Black Adam. I was super excited for The Rock to be playing Black Adam, and I was one of those people that had been waiting for it for years. And I'm just very disappointed with how everything had gone down with DC. But anyway, that's a story for a different conversation, or a different time, I should say. But anyways, back to this video. So yeah, check this figure out, guys. It's super cool. That face sculpt, like, I don't think I've ever seen a face sculpt as better as this one on any figure, like ever. This is insane. And I mean, you can tell, there's of course little like plastic lines there, where you can tell the figure pulls apart. But really, guys, like, really, really look at him, and you guys all know how Dwayne looks. I mean, this guy's like full on picture perfect of him. So I'm really impressed with what he did with the face sculpt here. I wish they could do this, but on the regular figures. That type of facial detail, like, come on, that almost like looks realistic. If it was just like a frozen picture, you could, I'm sure you could post this up and you wouldn't really be able to tell a difference. But anyway, into the figure itself, it's set up into one stand, and I'm sorry guys, it does come with like a actual base right here and a metallic pole that basically suspends him in the air so it looks like he's flying, which is awesome. But I lost that pole. I haven't been able to find it yet, so hopefully I can find it sometime tomorrow. But anyway, like, check out the rest of that figure. It's awesome. I was going to do some custom work just to the gold cufflings and maybe even that Shazam symbol in the middle, or that lightning bolt, just to give it like that glowing effect. Because if you guys look there, that's kind of what he did with the eyes there. Um, Todd, McFarlane Toys did with the eyes there. So I'm not sure why they couldn't make that chest piece look a little more realistic. It just seems like it's a little bit lazy there. That's just my opinion though, but I might do something with that. This figure is really cool as it is though, and I'm a huge fan of like all McFarlane toys. Huge, huge collector, huge fan. Um, but anyway, here's that cape. Like, check that out. That's so cool, and it does come off. There's actually a slot there, and that's where the cape basically goes. See, there's the cape there, and it just essentially slides right on there. And that posable stand, the pole really helps hold the entire thing together. So I'm sorry that I've lost it, guys. Um, yeah, check out that cape. It's it's so cool. I mean, that's one thing I will say. McFarlane and his capes are just you can't beat that. They're unparalleled. I mean, look at that. You know, it actually looks like he's flying in, and I really love what they did with the pose here and everything because and the option that they did with taking the cape off, because if you hold him just like that or pose him, I mean, it looks like he belongs like that too. But then again, you can place the cape on him and have him flying around, and he looks like he was supposed to wear that cape. Do you guys know what I'm saying? Like, look, check this out. Ooh. Of course, it wouldn't be one of my videos unless I'm dropping stuff in the background. So sorry for that. But let's just see. And my hand's kind of in the way there. So my apologies. But just as an example, I mean, on the cape alone, you can have him flying around or moving around, and it looks like he was always supposed to be wearing that cape. But then you take it off and it's the same thing. It's super cool. I mean, I really, really enjoy what he did with the design there. Show you guys a little bit more details from behind. And that face sculpt again, that's just super impressive. But yeah, even like the muscles and the suit design here, the little pattern, I mean, it's awesome. They were able to get, this pattern on here. They could have just made it sleek, and they didn't, so I do appreciate that. But anyways, guys, this figure is absolutely amazing. Again, statue figure, whatever you would like to call it. The original box that it came in is right over here, so I do still have that. I'm not gonna throw it away or anything, but yeah, basically, okay, so yeah, Black Adam 12-inch PVC statue. So there it is. It is a statue, not a figure. And there's Dwayne. But yeah, that art's pretty awesome. That's basically what this figure is modeled after, is what I've essentially heard. And I mean, it really looks spot on with that. So yeah, that's the figure though. Thank you guys for watching, and yeah, again, if you are a fan of this figure, just search it out on Amazon. Hopefully it's still on sale and you're able to save quite a bit of money there. But also, I guess in terms of like how I like it, in terms of the score that I would give this figure out of 10, I would say, honestly, I'd probably go at like an 8. I'd go as far as going for an 8. Like for a statue, for a small PVC statue, absolutely I would give it an 8. And the reason why, and a mass-produced one at that matter, but the reason why is because there are little like discrepancies around the figure. You can clearly indicate that it's a figure, of course. So there's just those little things, and there's a few things that I feel like they kind of skipped out on in terms of details. Like I mentioned, there's no reason why they couldn't have made that look like it was glowing a little bit, maybe even blotched it a little bit with like grain looking like paint, where it just looked like it was grained over. That would look so sick. But and then there's the little lines here and there that obviously it's fake. It's a model, so of course there's going to be those telltale signs. But overall, an 8 is still a super high grade, I think. I absolutely love the figure. I love the like stance that they gave it. I mean, it's awesome. It's a figure that you could like, I could look at all day. Like this is just too cool. Too darn cool. I mean, it's such an awesome figure. So an 8 in my book is still really strong. It's just, in terms of like a perfect grade, I would have probably done something where the cape is more secured in there without the need of the actual display stand. Just because it does fall, like if you lean them back, it'll pop right off. So it's just little things like that I would have preferred be done a little differently. But and then just maybe a little more detail on the boots there, and also that band. The band kind of looks like it's styrofoam, in my opinion. But there's just a few of those different little things that I would change on this figure. But Overall, again, amazing figure, and especially for the price, you cannot beat that. If you guys don't have statues, this is probably the perfect one to start collecting with because it's so awesome. It's amazing. All right, guys, thank you so much for watching, and have a great day, night, or morning, wherever you may be.